So how are you supposed to be able to make it? Oops. I want to turn off toggle library. I want to see something here. Okay, 50 speed, 100 acrobatics. You could definitely make it. You might be able to if you just ramp yourself up here and then jump. Oh, wait. Maybe you need to go in those crates and then jump here. That could definitely work. Let's see here. Can you do it? No, you got the grade. Yeah, so you have to kind of lean yourself up towards here maybe and then jump. Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get as close to there as possible, jump, and then you make it here. Then once you're here, you need to be able to jump. I definitely need more speed. How far am I? How far back is it? Oh, okay, so we're just... Alright, I'm just going to reset my progress then. Alright. Alright, since we were over here anyway, so we need to go from here. Need to head... Keep jumping there. Does it say anything weird about this at any point in time? Up in and out of ore buckets until you find the one to ride. See below. Yeah, so... Pretty much you want to go to this one, and then ride this one down. And then this is the one you need to go to. So I want to check something before I do anything. I did grab it. Okay. So now, here is another stealth section. Unfortunately, it is very difficult to do this stealth section. So, I'm going to use my effects. Because Oblivion has has weird expectations for stealth. Like, this would have been cool and all if Oblivion worked like it should, but it doesn't. So this is another stealth challenge. You could probably do it with stealth, but hey. Yeah, the detect life is definitely going to be your savior here. So if you have any items that allow you to detect life, use them. Doesn't matter. Okay, there's another one in here. Just trying to... okay. There's another clue here, so I'm trying to figure out where it is. I think I'm going a little bit ahead of myself. So where we need to go is we need to head over here. Should lead us to a big open room with this thing in the middle. So here's where it is. So deep inside the mine, in the heart of a den of ghouls, I've discovered an explosive barrel that is lodged inside a weak point on a cave wall. Peering through the boulders, I can just make out a tunnel that slopes upward on the other side. If I can find a way to detonate this explosive, then I can get beyond this obstacle. Seeing as how I'm trapped down here with no other way out, I might as well try to blow up this wall. I'll just have to run like hell when I stir up the ghouls. Alright, so I'm not going to toggle light bright again, but I am definitely going to say that we can get a clue here. So I'm going to go get the clue first before I continue on with the area. So first things first is we need to head towards a wooden platform that is above this little pit area thing here. It's right up here. Alright. So in order to get up there, we need some level of acrobatics skill, I believe. Oh my word, we did it. If the game would allow me to collide with the floor a little bit. Now, again, another stealth challenge, but we don't really care. We want this bloodied parchment. This is another one of the ghouls. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're going to continue on with the walkthrough for a little bit until we get a little later on. So the next one is the... Okay. So as long as I see that, I should be able to be fine. Okay. So we need to be able to set that up. So we need to... Okay. So we need to go over here. Go this direction. Right. No, it's not this direction. Or am I too early on the turning? Might be too early. I think it's here, and then we do the turn. Once we are here, if we are not stopped by enemies of any kind, head over here and click on this. Activate the door, and then we need to grab this spool of fuse. So you pull a length of cord from the spool. The cord appears to have an oily coating with a black powder filling in the center. This might be useful. Alright, so once we grab that, we have to head all the way back. If I can find my way around this dark cave, I'll be fine. Alright. Now, once we are over here, we can click on the explosive with the spool. I attached a length of fuse to the powder and ignited it. I need to take cover at a safe distance before the wall comes crashing down on top of me. So we need to head over here. So now we need to not get stuck on rocks. Head outside. So when you head towards the quarrying tunnels. I believe this has multiple different ways you can go. Taking a look around. Never know what you'll find. So there's a way up here you can go. And that's one way you can go. Okay. So that's one way you can go. Now if we head back, I'll show you the other way I believe that there is for the area. I don't know where I am, though. I think I passed it. Ah, okay, so here's the little maze. Here's where we were. So let's see. Oops. So there is another way we can go. I know that for a fact, because I used it before. So it's down in the caves area over here. But I think that there's ghouls here, so you don't really want to use that way. Okay, so then you'll lead up here, and then you'll go here. So either way, you'll land in this room pretty much. The thing is that this is probably the quickest way, but you'll probably end up finding a lot of ghouls, so they'll probably hinder your progress. Whereas over here, you will pretty much like not be injured by them, but you will have some certain false platforms like we just saw on our way back. So once you're here, continue forward, go to here, go towards the shaft area over here. Once we're at the shaft area, you want to head down and then head all the way back up. Over here. And if you have high enough speed, be careful. You can fall, and you don't want that. So I recommend that if you feel like you're about to fall, save beforehand and then do it, but you need to be able to activate that ladder, of course. Now once you've entered the ladder, you've entered Dark Cave. And you'll probably recognize this area a little bit. because I most definitely reminds me of something. All right. Okay, so we need to head up here. All right, so we're at the workers' entrance. All right, before we continue onward, this one has another. This one has another clue. Okay, so I need to. So I'm gonna go a little slower here, just so I can find it here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this one, and we're gonna go and barricade this door, because that is smart. So we should be safe. There should be no ghouls because they're all behind us. And just in case, we're going to barricade this door too. Okay, I don't think it's up here, but just in case I am wrong, just save it. Wait. After you ride the elevator. Ah, here it is. I have enough clues to solve the mystery about the ghoul activity and some of the disappearances in the Gerald Mountains. Ghouls are created when an individual indulges in cannibalism before they die. If they rise in undeath, they'll come back as ghouls. I found many accounts of miners developing a taste for flesh and going feral. All the ghouls in these mines were once miners who perished. The bodies were never found, all because there were no bodies to find. All corpses either became ghoul food or got transformed in undeath. I bet that the same fate befell the search parties that descended into the mines to investigate after the events of the manor were discovered. Alright, so we found... Yeah, we have to pull the lock here so we can escape. By removing the last obstacle, another way forward has been revealed. This place looks familiar. Could it be? Yeah, we're back at the mine area. And now we leave the mine area. Now, I'm going to save after this pop-up message. I've successfully escaped the underground mining complex within the Gerald Mountains. I need to get back to the estate as soon as possible. I should check on Faustus and the others if they survived. Forever since we've seen them. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the part where we were at. Are we at chapter 8? No, we're not. Okay, so we're close to chapter 8. Which is good for us, to be fair. Just gonna go and change the clue. Space for no reason. Alright. Fine. Perfect. Okay. So. I did save, right? I'm gonna save again just in case. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the thing. Alright, so let's go head back to the manor then. And this is the last time we'll actually enter the mines. Again, Oblivion stealth, not really that great, especially since enemies will always constantly like hunt you down for a decent amount of time. Even if you're like 100% chameleon stuff, yeah, it doesn't work. Oh, that's not good. I'm actually curious about this. Is this actually a tree that was there? I'll have to take a look at it because I don't remember there being a tree. Maybe there was a tree and I'm just not remembering. Anyway, if you try to enter from the front, it'll tell you, oh yeah, remember a heavy chest of drawers is blocking the other side of the door. You can't get it to move. So remember, you have to go. I like how the guy's shield is still here. His shield and sword, but his body is gone. It's funny. Anyway, you have to head over here. I think you have to get a good kind of like angle on the tree kind of thing. Yeah, it looks like you have to get a good sort of like angle in the tree in order to be able to get across. Sort of like how I climb mountains, where you have to find that little grassy patch, and then you'll be able to, and you know for a fact you can get up there. But once you do, you can get up here. I'm surprised they didn't try and barricade the second floor. I would have definitely have done it, just in case. Once you're in, you'll find a ghoul here. Ghouls don't carry anything, so don't really worry about it. Another ghoul here. The guard died. Very sad. Indeed. I actually haven't explored this area in a while. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Not a ghoul in the ceiling or something like that. That would be a